Stanley, I know this is not business as usual, but that has always been the Spectra trademark, hasn't it? Spontaneity, the unusual, expect the unexpected, right?
Sal. Skip from My Own Fashion is on line 2.
Take a message.
No, he said that he'd hold.
Darla, tell him he can't. Tell him I'm in an all-night meeting. Now listen, Stanley. I'm only going to say this once, so I want you to listen. Our holiday line is so fabulous. It is so unusual and so spectacular that we are not even going to preview it for the trade press. Right. We are going to spring it on the marketplace as a total and complete surprise. Uh-huh. What? Stanley, you know there's not a word of truth in any of those rumors. Now, look, I can't talk to you anymore now. I'm right in the middle of a meeting. I told you that. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye. The ladies and gentlemen of the press are a bunch of predators. They're honing in on us. Any luck, Saul?
I have called every designer in town. 5 are on their way over.
Oh, that's good. That's wonderful.
But Sally, they're all unemployed.
Well, so? A lot of unemployed talent out there these days, Saul. Look at Clarke Garrison.
I'm just warning you that the kind of a designer we're looking for, well, there aren't that many in town. But maybe things aren't as bad as we think they are.
What are you talking about?
I have been saving these, Sally. These are my own designs.
Your designs?
Now, I know you're going to want to pay me, but I didn't do it for the money. It's for you, honey. It's for the company. My contribution.
Your contribution.
And there are a lot more where those came from. I've got a head full of ideas.
Oh, yeah. Well, Saul, I'm sure you do.
You like them?
Oh, Saul, they're very progressive, very futuristic. I mean, you are way ahead of yourself here. I mean, wow.
You really think so?
Oh, yeah. Saul, you know what? I think that you ought to hold on to these for at least another 5 years, you know? We are talking 21st century stuff there.
Sally, Saul, guess who just called me? Holy tomatoes.
Darla, these are Saul's own designs. Pretty spectacular, huh?
Oh, yes, they're outrageous. My gosh, I love them. You gotta cut me one of these, Saul.
Yeah, well, that's great, Darla.
Oh.
That's enough. Fine. Now, who was it on the phone?
What?
You told us that somebody called.
Oh, yeah. Somebody did call. My new hunk. He's taking me out again tonight.
The mystery boyfriend? That's what you burst in here to tell us?
Well, he's not exactly a mystery, Sal. I mean, in a way, you guys kind of, sort of know him.
Darla, I don't care if he's Ross Perot. We're not interested. We got a major problem here, and if we don't solve it, this company is going straight to the slag heap. So please, can we just concentrate on the business? Would you all please just get back to work?
Come on, Darla.
Oh, Ross Perot. He's that French detective, isn't he?
Hiya, hey.
Sally, have you got a minute?
Yeah, sure, Jack. Come on in, and please, bring me some good news, huh?
Then I better leave.
No. All right, just what is it?
It's our weekly sales report.
Okay, what about it?
It's not a trend, not yet anyway.
Oh, give it to me straight, will you? Just cut to the snapper.
Our sales are beginning to show disintegration.
But not in our fall sales.
Yes. I'm afraid there are other buyers out there that have heard that we don't have a holiday collection. They're jumping ship. Sally, we desperately need a new designer. And I know you don't want to hear this any more than I want to say it, but we need Clarke Garrison back.
There. Here, what do you think of this?
Do you realize this is the best work I've ever seen you do?
Well, there's a reason for that.
There is, huh?
Mm-hmm. You satisfy a man's desires. You'll see him accomplish the incredible.
You give me too much credit. You're never satisfied. Though heaven knows I try. So, who are you designing that dress for? Me?
You bet. And of course, my soon-to-be ex-wife.
Sally?
Yes, I imagine by now that company of hers is ready to take a major kamikaze. She needs me, Chris. She needs me like never before.
I'm sorry about this.
It's not your fault.
All right, Blake Hayes. What a piece of work that guy is.
He loves me, Ridge.
It's not love. It's obsession.
Maybe some of it. But I know he's genuinely concerned for me.
Yeah, well, I think he can take some of that genuine concern somewhere else.
You don't think he made any sense? You don't think some of the things he said made sense? Because I think he did. He's afraid you're going to hurt me. Are you?
The bold and the beautiful. This portion sponsored by Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
I am not going to be pushed against a wall by the likes of a Blake Hayes.
Forget about Blake. I am the one asking the question. Are you going to hurt me?
I didn't marry you to hurt you.
I know.
So why would you even be asking?
Our marriage has been preempted.
No, it hasn't.
You don't call a pregnancy that happened before you even proposed to me a preemption? Because I know Brooke sees it just like that.
And how do you see it?
Look, I just want you to know that I am not going to cling to you like some kind of barnacle.
Taylor, I have thought of you a lot of different ways, but never as a barnacle.
I really don't share your sense of humor right now.
Oh, you're letting me off the hook. Is that what's going on
No.
here?
It's not that simple.
So if I wanted to walk through that door, you're not going to stop me?
Oh, hey, you want to walk out the door? There it is. There's
Okay,
the door.
look,
Go.
if I wanted to walk, I would have walked weeks ago. Listen to me. You're right, it's not that simple. So stop making it you against Logan, because that's not how I see it.
Just exactly how do you see it? So, Sally needs you. Does that give you a thrill, Clarke?
No, but it gives me my job and half the company.
You actually think Sally would hire you back?
Well, if she's not going to hire me, who else is she going to get? Some distant second best? She can't afford that.
You're telling me you would go back to work for her?
If the money and the terms were right, yes, of course.
You know, Clarke, if you were a woman, I wonder if you wouldn't be walking down the Sunset Strip.
What, in some knee-high vinyl boots and a miniskirt?
You'd enjoy that, wouldn't you?
Well, I've got some pretty good legs.
You're sick.
Hey, you know me better than that. All I really care about is you and our future. But it's got to be with money, Chris. Money, fame, and the spotlight. You and I are going to be center stage. That's the way it's got to be.
Clarke, all I want is you. I don't need the trimmings, the tinsel. That's what got us into trouble last time.
No. What got us into trouble was pride and jealousy. But we're over that, Chris. We've worked out the kinks. And I feel so good about us now. Oh, Chris. There is nothing to worry about. You just leave it all to me. Any day now, that phone is going to be ringing. It's going to be Sally begging me to come back. And believe me, it's not going to be the way it was. No way. This time, I am going to be running that circus, and you're going to be right there beside me.
No, Jack. Never. Not in a million years. Not in a million lifetimes.
Sally, listen to me, please.
I can't. I am telling you that if Clarke Garrison came through that door right now on his hands and knees with his pockets full of prize-winning designs, I would still not offer him a job, not any job.
I wish you could be just a little more objective about the man.
Well, I can't. I am not open to anything as far as that man is concerned. I don't want him anywhere near me or my family. I am not even interested in how much he's willing to pay me in child support.
Excuse me. Sally, here.
Oh, so good. Have Darla bring the first one in, huh?
Who's here?
Clarke Garrison's replacement?
Really?
Yeah. We got a hold of the best design talent available in Los Angeles. I think it's time we got this ship back on its course. Let's do that, shall we?
Sally. Maybe you are right. Maybe we can do it without Clarke.
This is Mr. John Franklin.
Hello, Mr. Franklin.
Ms. Spectra. Gentlemen, madam.
Well, how long have you been in the design game, Franklin?
Oh, gosh, most of my life, really. My forte is recognizing trends.
Well, really? That's very important in this game. I see you brought some of your work with you.
Yes, I did. Now, fashion moves in cycles, right? So, what is the next big cycle? That's the big question.
Not the Nehru jacket, I hope.
No. We are celebrating the 100-year anniversary of what? The Victorian Age. Folks, we are talking hoop skirts. We are talking corsets. We are talking dresses to the ground and beyond. Not an inch of flesh showing. And for the gentlemen, lose the button-down collar, get rid of the necktie. It's the Roman collar look. I'm telling you, it's neat, it's clean, it's spiritual. Oh, yes, the whole world is ready for this. The whole country is ready for this. I have got 20 designs in here. They are all beautiful. They are all wholesome. They are all free from temptation. This one here, I call it my Legion of Decency.
Not Paris, not Milan, not even New York. No. It's Eastern Europe. Ooh, that's where it's happening. Think of it. Babushkas from Belgrade, wooden shoes from Serbia. Darling, take a look at this. I call this my Baltic blouse in free market mauve. I mean, we are going to capitalize.
And I submit to you people that the future is metallic. Can you run with me on this?
Holy Toledo!
Imagine it. Aluminum, copper, lead, any number of alloys.
Next.
Skirts in stainless, gowns in gun barrel grey. Stay with me. Now share my vision on this one. I've got party dresses in dioxin. There's metal, cold against the flesh. Don't you love it? You love it, right?
Next. Next.
What is it?
It is the only sensible answer to global warming. I call it the body cover SPF 60,000. Not a chance of UV penetration. You'll never get skin cancer wearing this baby to lunch.
That's right, I said the cane. The cane, ladies and gentlemen, God bless it. We're talking a stylish weapon of defense in a world run amok. Can't you see it? A cane for every occasion. Some will be candy cane red, others will be...
That's it? That's enough? I have had it. That's enough.
Wait! Even the kids will have canes on their arms. In the schools, they'll have cane rooms next to the cloakroom.
Darla, will you please get Lethal Weapon 12 out of here?
This way, please. Thank
Get them
you.
all out of here, Darla.
Love your
All
cane.
of them.
How do you see it? How do you see it if it's not a choice between me and Brooke?
I see it exactly as it is. A woman who's pregnant, possibly with my child, possibly not.
It keeps coming back to the same question, then. What if it's your child?
You know, I wonder if that even makes a difference.
What?
No, I mean it. What difference would it make? If I'm in love with Brooke, why would it matter whether or not she was carrying my baby? I mean, really, that's what this is really about, isn't it? How I feel about Brooke.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
Definitely is.
How do you feel about Brooke?
Taylor, is that what we're back to now?
There's been a change, Rich.
The only change has been that I found out something I didn't know before. Damn it, Taylor, if our marriage is that tenuous,
I never said it was tenuous.
well then stop worrying about hypothetical situations.
It's not hypothetical that Brooke is pregnant and she might be carrying your baby.
Might be, Taylor. Might be.
Are you telling me there's nothing to worry about?
No. I'm telling you to stop grabbing everything negative that pops into that head of yours. And instead, start looking at the things that brought us together. The reasons that we're married. That's what I'm telling you.
All right, I'll try. I'll do it. No promises and no guarantees. But then there never is in life, is there?
That's what they say.
Of course, one could say wedding vow is a promise of sorts.
No, it isn't. It's a lot more than a promise of sorts. A hell of a lot more.
Rich.
You know, I came here tonight to cook you dinner.
You did, huh?
Mm-hmm. And I can cook up a mean swordfish steak.
Does it take very long?
Oh, a couple minutes this side, a couple minutes that side.
I'll need more than that.
For what?
Come to the bedroom and I'll show you.
I don't know what Plan B is, Clarke, but I sure hope you have one.
Plan B?
An alternative to working for Sally.
I don't need any alternative.
That woman has pride, a lot of it.
Oh, pride, yeah. Sally's got pride. That's what makes this so delicious. Yeah, she'd rather eat rattlesnake than hire me back. But you see, if she doesn't, Spectra Garrison ceases to exist. I made that company, Kristen. And only I can save it.
There's got to be somebody else out there somewhere. Somewhere. Paris, New York, Milan, somewhere.
Sally, the problem is if we don't hire somebody now, I mean, right away, we're dead.
I don't really have much choice, huh?
I wish to God you did.
Jack, I wish there was some other way to deal with this. I mean, there's got to be some other way to take care of this problem without having that man back here. You have any idea what it'll do to me? To have him back here, to know he's right over there in the other office, to see him, to hear his voice, to listen to his lies again. I couldn't do it. I tell you, I just could not survive it. I could not go through it.
Yes, you can. You will. I'll see to it you do. I keep trying to tell you that you're not alone in this, and for some reason you don't want to believe it, and you have to. Because it's true. I will give you whatever support you need to survive Clarke Garrison and anything else.